Hey everybody, so I've been having so much fun with my really casual Pillars of Eternity stream thing that I decided I also wanted to share one of my other favorite games. And this is a little bit of a different situation. I'm sharing my favorite MMO, which is Elder Scrolls Online. I'm a big Elder Scrolls fan in general. So what I've decided to do was I got ESO for my PS5, and I made basically a version of me. I made her look as much like me as possible. She is a Breton, and she's a warden. The reason I chose the warden class is that the magic of the class is described as having to do with storytelling, and that's pretty much me all over. And she's a Breton because, well, she's a Breton. Her name is Michelle Boulanger. Bretons always have sort of pseudo-French names, and Boulanger means baker. So, with no further ado, let's get started with the story of Elder Scrolls Online. As with most of my videos, this whole series is going to be focused mostly on the storyline, which is very long and very complex, and this could be going on, you know, basically for the rest of my life. But yeah, I'm going to do occasional videos to share with you the story of Elder Scrolls Online in case you are interested in Tamriel in general. Maybe you've played Skyrim or Morrowind or, you know, something like that. And you just never really had it in you to play ESO. Well, I am here to make sure you don't miss a thing. So let's start at the very beginning, shall we? What the... Okay, this seems fine.
Whoa there. Are you all right?
Do I look all right?
The name's Lyris. I hope you've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it.
If anybody's played Mass Effect, you might recognize that voice as Commander Shepard.
Must have been the runt of the litter. Keep your weapon ready and stay sharp. This place is full of surprises. Keep moving. There are more Daedra on the way.
Don't stop now. Keep moving. More guards are on the way.
Let's keep moving. Let's get out of here, my friend. The Prophet.
Greetings, Vestige.
Like you, I'm a prisoner in this place. You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk.
Gosh, you're tall.
Prophet. He's a prisoner here too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you, even for a moment. must think you can help me.
Help you do what?
Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. Tamriel's a long way from here.
Where do we go from here?
These tunnels will eventually take us to the Towers of Eyes. That's where we'll find the Sentinels.
What are these Sentinels?
Magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Coldharbour. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. With any luck, that will buy us the time we need to free the Prophet.
How can we destroy it?
I've no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. We have to. Be ready for anything. I doubt Molag Bal left the Sentinels unguarded.
I have so many questions.
I'm sure you do. And I'll answer them as best I can.
Who is this prophet?
He's a strange one, no doubt about it. But he's the wisest man I've ever met. He sees things. The past, the future.
What is this place? Where am I?
You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. Think of the most miserable, depressing place you've ever been in your life. That's paradise compared to Coldharbour. And to top it off, well, there's no easy way to say it. You're dead.
Then how are we having this conversation?
I don't know. Once we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of oblivion. I don't understand any of it myself.
If I'm dead, who killed me?
A man named Menemarco. His worm cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric prince Molag Bal. After you died, whatever was left showed up here. They call you the Soul Shriven.
What does that mean?
It means you're a slave and you'll spend the rest of eternity here in Coldharbour, working under the lash of the Daedra. Unless, of course, you come with me.
Are you dead too?
No, I wasn't sacrificed. The Prophet and I were brought here conventionally, if that makes any sense. But we're prisoners here, same as you.
How can we rescue the prophet?
It won't be easy. The place is watched by magical constructs called Sentinels. We won't stand a chance unless we can blind them. I'll tell you more when we get there. And we'll never get there if we don't get moving.
All right.
We should keep moving.
Ah, seems like a nice fellow.
Well played, friend. Beard, you are good in a fight.
Thank you.
The god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry.
Molag Bal, Daedric Prince, otherwise known as the god of brutality, the god of schemes. He has all kinds of
The god of
aliases.
schemes can see every part of Coldharbour.
As she demonstrates. When I play on the PC, I don't usually play with music turned on, so I haven't heard any of this music in a very long time. Oh!
What was your name again? Target practice?
I'm kind of an old hand at playing ESO on the PC, but it's new on the PS5, so pardon my clumsiness with combat at this stage. But these battles are designed to be pretty easy here at the beginning, so we should be alright. Isn't Coldharbour just a lovely place?
Try to be inconspicuous. We just got free of this place. The last thing we need is to get recaptured.
Alright, I'll be sneaky. Many ages ago, this was the tutorial.
Quickly! While he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell.
So they walk you through all the basics of, sneaking and combat and all that. Even the oldest stuff in ESO is just gorgeous.
Fool! You will never escape my realm.
Hermamora's wagging tongue. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way. Damn it! Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Maybe Cadwell can help us.
Who's Cadwell?
Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see.
How can a madman possibly help us?
Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Coldharbour is a wondrous place. It's his home. And he knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by the river. Let's go find him.
One fine day in the middle of the night, two dead kings got up to fight. Back to back, they faced each other, drew their bows, and stabbed themselves.
Now, to anyone my age, this voice is instantly recognizable. Some of you younger folks might not know John Cleese too well, but, yeah.
Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll, then? Lovely day for it.
You must be Cadwell.
Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you, then?
We're trying to get inside the Prophet's cell. The door is sealed.
Oh dear. Well, that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt, actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between.
How do we get through all of that?
Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well.
Where's the entrance?
Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the Prophet straight away. Do give him my best.
Thanks.
Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you?
Tell me about yourself, Sir Cadwell.
Well, there's not much to tell, is there? It's the same old pish-tosh, gallant knight, epic quests, rescued maidens. I came to this land when my head was quite unceremoniously separated from my body. Bad luck, that, but you make the best of things.
How long have you been here?
Oh, quite a long time. In fact, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if I was the oldest of the Soul Shriven. Of those who didn't go feral, that is. I know every tunnel and path, every nook and cranny. The others look up to me, I suppose.
How do you know Lyris?
Ah, Lyris. Girl's as mad as sheer Gorus jammies. Heart's in the right place, I suppose. Says she's got to rescue the Prophet to save us all from eternal torment. How an old blind man could do that is quite beyond me.
What do you know about the Prophet?
An imperial gentleman. Apparently he was once a powerful mage, but the years haven't been kind. Lyris says he knows of a path back to Tamriel. I rather think that if one existed, I'd have found it by now.
You don't think there's a way to get home?
I hadn't actually given it much thought. Anything's possible, I suppose. Truth is, I've been here so long, this place feels like home. But a good uprising now and again is a pleasant diversion, so where's the harm, eh?
All right. Goodbye, then.
Cadwell seems to think this Undercroft is a delightful place. Probably means it's a death trap. You better be careful.
Yeah, he was fairly specific about the whole situation with traps and beasties and so on. Okay.
The sooner you get that door open, the sooner we can get out of here.
I've never tried to do this on the PS5, so bear with me. All right. Yes, that is me summoning a burb to attack the skeletons. I have kind of nature
Come get
magic.
some more, you scheming hawkers!
There are other players in here dispatching most of the beasties, so the only thing I've got to be careful of is the traps. Where am I going? Have we a map? I'm going in precisely the wrong direction as usual. Alright, you. Say hello to my little bird friend. Okay, so I think I want to go this way. Absolutely a delightful place. Ooh, I'm level 4. I'm so mighty. Okay, I'm a light armor gal, so I'll choose those. I'm all about magicka. Okay, and now I need to, let's consult my skills advisor. Do I want to summon some bugs? Or do I want to create an elemental barrier? Let's summon some bugs. I'm into that. Yeah, we're going to be bug summoners. Alright. This way, let's try my new bug situation. Nice.
Who taught that one to fight? The god of self-punishment?
She's so pleased with her own joke.
Should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time. Alright, the good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not going with you. There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet.
There's no other way?
Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Molag Bal isn't stopped, he'll destroy everyone and everything we've ever loved.
I'm ready when you are.
Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
still not quite used to this whole being dead thing, but I guess I'm better off than you, Lyris. Aw, I'm sorry, babe. Can't remember how to dodge. Ah, there we go. So these guys are Dremora. If you're familiar at all with Tamriel lore, you might have seen these guys before. I'm sorry, Lyris. Feels kind of crummy after all the help you gave me, but enjoy your stay. You alright, old man?
Freedom! I remember this feeling. It will be fleeting, though, if Moloch Baal has his way. Thank the divines you are safe. There is that, at least.
Can we find a...
sacrificed everything that we might
Didn't
go
mean to interrupt
free.
you, buddy.
Her sacrifice must not be in vain.
Can we find a way to take her with us?
I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Coldharbour, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige.
Vestige?
That is the name I have given you.
Oh, thanks.
You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs
I have
to
no
be filled.
soul?
It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined.
Why does Lyris call you the prophet?
That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor.
Anchor?
The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Coldharbour. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it.
Alright, stay close then.
Up the stairs, quickly! We must get to the anchor mooring.
Bye, Lyris. I'll find some way to help you, I swear it. But yeah, back to Tamriel sounds pretty good right about now, except for the whole thing where I'm apparently dead and have no soul. But let's just lay that aside for now. Anything's better than being here.
There it is! The dark anchor mooring.
Whoa. Oh.
A mortal thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon your world will be in my chains.
Molag Bal, I presume?
Come, I will protect you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Because I don't remember how to play it. Well, I do remember how to play, but I just don't know how to play on the PS5. So please, sir, protect me. Whee! Okay, this is dodge. I keep thinking X is going to do something, and I just end up jumping around like a little bunny. Whee! Vestige, really? That's what we're going with? Okay.
The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to Nern in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a sky shard.
A sky shard?
A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nern. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb.
I'm ready. So Nirn is basically the world.
Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with
Their
your
term
blessing.
for the material plane,
Quickly,
you know,
collect the sky
of
shard.
existence. Earth, as it were. Only not Earth, because we're not on Earth.
Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied.
I am all for denying the will of Molag Bal.
Hurry, we must go now.
Okay, here I go. Woo! Yeah! I'm falling. And I have arrived somewhere on Tamriel, the island of Stros Mackay.
The vestige awakens once again. Come,
And I'm on a boat.
we must speak.
Take a good hard look at the... Okay.
As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city of industry where men speak of intrigues and plots beneath layers of innuendo and pleasantry. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path.
How long was I unconscious?
Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voids between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea.
Yikes.
And some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land.
What should I do now?
I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice.
Yeah, let's do
I cannot
that.
simply abandon her to the wrath of Molag Bal.
No, we cannot. So when will I see you again?
I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will.
What kind of
meet
prophet
again.
are you?
There is still much we need to accomplish. Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal looms across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger roams the land and will assume many forms. Do not let it catch you off guard.
Where should I go?
You must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore, search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours.
All right, then. So that is the intro to the big overarching story of the main quest of Elder Scrolls Online. And I'll be back to show you the island of Stros Mackay in a later video, perhaps. Thanks for tagging along to watch, and hope you enjoyed it.